Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball's caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
Hail Mary magic in Maryland. This stunning finish between the Commanders and Bears in Landover. How fans feel about the head-to-head after a concerning quarterback injury last week. Plus, a death while in police custody developing overnight in Maryland after police say a man passed out inside a police cruiser. Plus, the details we're waiting to hear.
The temperatures are dipping overnight tonight. It could be freezing for some of you when you wake up on Monday morning. We'll talk about who's under that freeze warning coming up.
And the Marine Corps Marathon back for its 49th event. Thousands of people returning to the DMV. Plus, the latest on 2 life-threatening calls made near the race route. And many more thousands take to D.C. on Tuesday, a major campaign event next to the White House, not far from where scores of people strutted out during D.C.'s annual high heel race. We've got what you need to know.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And good Sunday evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin tonight in the district. That's where police say a woman is recovering after she was shot in Southeast last night. Officials responded to Savannah Terrace around 10:30. This is near the Maryland line and Suitland Parkway. On scene, they found the woman grazed by a bullet. Thankfully, she's expected to be okay. Anyone with information is asked to call Metro Police. Over in Maryland, police say a motorcyclist was killed after they say he collided with an animal overnight. Officers responded here to Ritchie Marlboro Road in Upper Marlboro around 12:30 for a single vehicle crash. Police are still trying to figure out exactly what happened. And staying in Maryland, the state's attorney general is now investigating after a man died in police custody in Hagerstown last night. The AG's office says officers with the Hagerstown Police Department were executing a search warrant at a home on East Washington Street around 10:15. They say a man was found outside the home. He was put in handcuffs and then into a cruiser. We're trying to figure out why he was put into those handcuffs. The Attorney General says the man then he vomited and had difficulty breathing before becoming unresponsive. Officers tried to help the man before he was sent to the hospital. That's where he died. Now, at this hour, officials are not releasing the body-worn video. That's expected to come out within the next 20 business days.
Switching gears, the Washington Commanders fans woke up to great news today as Jayden Daniels was listed as active and would play today as the team hosted the Chicago Bears. That game just wrapped up, so let's head out to Northwest Stadium for this one, checking in on the highlights. The DMV fans getting what they want, a showdown between Jayden Daniels and Gonzaga alum Caleb Williams. Top 2 picks in the draft starting at the end of the third quarter. Commanders leading 12-0 all on field goals. Bears DeAndre Swift from the backfield breaking loose, speeding down the sideline. Nobody catching him. That's a 56-yard touchdown, the first tutty of the game. Bears are on the board. Fourth quarter now, Chicago at the 1-yard line. The handoff gets lost in the shuffle. And Johnny Newton coming up with the ball. Commanders with the first turnover of the game. But the Bears defense gets the ball back to their offense's hands quickly. Back on the goal line. This time it's Roschon Johnson. He's in for 6. The team converts successfully for 2 points. Bears with a 3-point lead. 2 seconds left in this game. Commanders at their own 48-yard line. It's the last play of the game. Jayden Daniels doing all he can. It is now or never. He is avoiding anybody touching him, and he is going to launch this ball for the Hail Mary towards the end zone. What's going to happen? Ball is tipped, and Noah Brown comes down with it. Incredible, a miracle in Landover, Maryland. Commanders winning off a Hail Mary pass. We didn't know if Jayden Daniels was going to play yesterday, and now the team wins, all thanks to their rookie quarterback. Cannot say enough of how incredible this one was. The final score was 18-15. Jayden Daniels throwing for 326 yards, almost 400 total yards in that game, the winning touchdown. Wow, wow, wow. Our Jake Rom, Alex Flum out covering the game for us in Landover. You guys, this was such an incredible victory. I have to know what it was like there at the stadium.
Brandy, all Jake could say the last hour was wow, wow, wow. But you talk about games, we cover games, but sometimes the games come down to the moments. And that moment happened right over there in that end zone, a moment that's going to be talked about here for generations. And this team has been special all season. Jayden Daniels has been special all season. But it's moments like this where it pushes that over the edge and you say, all right, this is more than special, because this is just an incredible look.
And I say wow because the fact that it just felt like there was a minor earthquake here at Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland, because it just went from a mixed emotions of, man, they blew this game, there's only 30 seconds left, to all of a sudden they win this game on the final play. The excitement didn't just stop with this fan base, and at that moment it went all the way to the locker room as the players were excited about the play and how special this team is this season.
Felt like it was going in slow motion, honestly. That ball fell right into Noah's arms. Like, I don't think I've seen a Hail Mary fall that perfectly off of a tip drill. And we always talk about defense, tips and overthrows, we got to get those, but offense, tips and overthrows, we need those too. So to come out with that win as a team after we didn't play our best offensively, but a win is a win, and we're going to move forward.
And it's just fun, man. Fun for us, for sure, but also fun for the city. You know, they've been waiting for something like this for a very, very long time, and to be able to have this type of excitement, it's fun to be a part of it.
You know, to pull off the win, you know, against a great team, you know, and that just shows, you know, the fight that we have in us, and you know, just what we can be. We can do anything.
Alex, moments like this just don't happen in football all the time. You think back maybe like the Hail Murray and the Minneapolis Miracle and the Miami Miracle. Plays like this just don't happen every single year, especially for a franchise like this. It just feels like this area is back, this fan base is back, especially after tonight.
And you know, you look at this play, just how special it was, how crazy, unlikely it was for him to heave that ball, for it to be able to be tipped up and end out in Noah Brown's hands. You almost feel like this team is a team of destiny, and you ask athletes about it all the time. You know, do you think that something like this happens make you feel like you could win a Super Bowl or something? And obviously they're not going to say that, so I'm going to say that, okay? What we've seen here the last year in the city, what they've done to this franchise, what they've been able to do these last couple months, what just happened, this is a team that I think they're going to do it in the next few years. Maybe it's not going to be this year, but they're going to compete for a Super Bowl. This team is back to relevance. There's no question, and today solidified that.
It really did, and a lot of the players, especially Zach Ertz, saying we can take the word rookie off of Jayden Daniels after today, after what he did, being extremely tough coming out here. He was definitely not 100% in this one, but he came out playing 100%, playing like he has the whole season. Rookie of the year? I think so.
And he put his heart into this game and that play. It's absolutely incredible. We got a lot more coming for you guys later in game night. But for now, Ben, we'll send it back to you in-house.
Alex, Jake, and Brandy, thank you. Let's have you back here at 11 o'clock. All right, over to your local forecast. Meteorologist Scott Sumner. Scott, how's it looking out there?
It's getting a lot colder here, Ben. We're at the half-century mark at 50 degrees. Just a couple of hours ago, we were nearly at 60 degrees. So I did say the temperatures are going to take a little bit of a tumble here overnight tonight. And this graphic shows it. Look at these numbers dipping all the way down. This shows about 35, 34 is what I'm going for. So like low to mid-30s, I should say, for overnight lows. That's pretty chilly. Certainly colder tonight here in the city and elsewhere across the region compared to last night. Last night was chilly. We have clear skies out there right now. You can see it from Washington, D.C. all the way up towards the Mason-Dixon line, all the way south down towards Richmond, Virginia, and all points in between. So we have freezing temperatures for some overnight. We'll get into that in the main weather coming up in a little bit. Mostly sunny and a cool Monday, a gradual warming on Wednesday, and not to be forgotten, which it has been this month anyway, showers are just so hard to come by, but we'll have some in the forecast coming in early Friday. We'll show it and break it down for you in just a little bit.
All right, it's going to feel magical for some of us out there, and yes, that magic on the field this week for the Commanders tonight on that Hail Mary pass to beat the Chicago Bears 18-15. DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from a popular sports bar along U Street in Northwest DC. Dave, it had to have been absolute pandemonium when that play was made.
Hey there, Ben. Let's just say there simply are not enough words to describe what all of us saw tonight, including the Washington fans here at Exiles. And they credit all of the team's success so far this season to primarily one player.
Never in doubt. Jaden Daniels is our guy.
Alex Joyce believes it following Sunday's last-second heroics that improved the Commanders to 6-2 on the season.
Now that he's here, we can actually win games. It feels like it's a kind of a rebirth at the organization.
Daniel started Sunday's game against Chicago after a rib injury forced him from last weekend's rout over Carolina.
It's good. He's looking good so far.
Washington fan Chelsea O'Hanlon takes in the action at Exile Sports Bar. She's excited to see the rookie quarterback back on the field.
I'm a little nervous because I have PTSD from the RG3 era when he started, and he shouldn't have, and he ended his career. But it's a big game, so I understand the importance of him starting. I'm just a little nervous.
Daniels has led the Commanders to atop the NFC East. His performance has grabbed the attention of even non-Washington fans, like Stephen Towers.
I think he's an excellent young talent, and I can feel the energy in the city. Everyone's so excited.
Daniels is not the only reason fans had to be excited Sunday. Caleb Williams played his first game in the DMV since the Chicago Bears made the DC native the overall #1 pick in this year's NFL draft. Williams has led Chicago to a 4-3 record.
He's exceeded expectations, I think. I'm looking off to the shot pick at the high stand.
Williams and Daniels went first and second in the draft. And another piece of history, Sunday's game marks just the 6th time in NFL history quarterbacks taken first and second in the draft faced each other as rookies. We're live at Exiles in Northwest. Dave Laval, DC News Now.